In this lesson, I will explain to you about Pandas data frame. So Pandas data frame is a two-dimensional label data structure. Now, what is the meaning of this two-dimensional? It means that in Pandas data frame, we can have rows as well as columns. So it is called two-dimensional. Label means the name of the columns. Whatever the name of the column we will use, that is referred to as a label. So Pandas data frame is a two-dimensional label data structure, and I will explain to you this definition with the help of example as well. So again, I will say that always you have to write down import pandas as PD, because if we will not write down this function here, we cannot perform the functions, because Pandas is a library or package in Python. So that is why you have to import it first. Import pandas as PD. Now here I have written a comment dictionary of Python series. Here I have made a dictionary of the Python series, which is represented or which is referred to as a letter D. So letter D or dictionary equal to, see, keep in mind where you have to use the curly braces and parenthesis square bracket. When we are going to start our series, you have to make a curly braces, you have to use the curly braces, and then this curly braces will end when we will finish our series. Here I have made only two series, you can make three or four or according to your situations. And then first is the label, name of the column. As I have told you, label data structure. So this is the name. Here this is the string, that is why I have used the quotation semicolon, and then pd dot series. Again, in series, s is case sensitive, you have to write down in uppercase. You can try make it a small, in a lowercase it will not run. So pd dot series, and then you have to make the parenthesis in a square bracket. You have to write down the numbers or whatever you want your data. Here items are here, and then comma index. Right here I have made the index as well. Now what is the meaning of index? I will show you when I will run it. So this is, there are four items here, so there are four indices here as well. So chair, suppose chair is referred by 500, book is referred by 600, pen 700, and so on. And then we have the second label or second heading of a column, which is called second, right? You can write down whatever you want according to your situations. Same pd dot series, that now here I have written 5 items. It means I have to write down 5 indices as well. So same chair and bottle, so on. So you can see here, chair we have here, chair we have here, pen we have here, pen we have here, and all others are different. So why I am explaining you here, I will show you. Now this is our series, right? I will move it here so you can see and you can copy it when you will practice. So convert dictionary into data frame. Now we are going to convert these two series or dictionary into a data frame, means in two-dimensional rows and columns. And here I have written series and the dictionary are merged into data frame. Indices are also merged. Now what is the meaning of this? That indices are also merged and the series and dictionaries are merged into a data frame. I will show you. Here I am going to run this function for you. Df means data frame equal to pd dot data frame d. In parentheses I have used the letter D. Now the question arises, why I have used D? Because this my dictionary or series is represented by D. Whatever name you will use here, same thing you have to use here. See, when I will run it, you will see we can have two columns. First column is first, second column is second, and then we have these indices. As I have told you, here is written that indices are merged and series dictionaries are merged. It means, so see, book we have in the first series. We do not have book in the second. So in second you will see NAN. Same thing for bottle. Bottle we do not have in the first series, we have in the second series. Chair we have in both series. See, I will show you here. Chair we have here, chair we have here. Chair is refer to 500 in this series, chair is referred to 1000 in this series. So it will merge together. We cannot have two indices of the same name, that chair will be here, chair will be here. No, chair is here one time, it's merged. In the first series it is referred by 500, in second we have 1000. If suppose cup we do not have in the first series, so you will say NaN means no value here, but for second, yes, we have. So indices are merged, and series and dictionaries also merged in a table form. So this is the data frame. So here I have just run df data frame, but if I say I want to print my df data frame, so change the format, you will see the same output, but the format will be different. So I will show you. So see here, same, this is the df data frame, but this is the print data frame. So you will see the difference, only the format is changed, but this format for df is much better to understand, so we will use df instead of print df, but the output is same. See, we have two columns, first and second, we have these indices, all are merged together, and this is the output. Okay, move on to the next one, show index. Suppose if you forget index, so how you will see your index, df.index. With this function I will run this and you will see index, book, bottle, chair, cup, these are all the indices, but it is one time, right? Because chair we have two time, pen we have two time, but it is merged. So if you want to see the index, you have to use df.index function, you will see all the indices. Similarly, if you want to see all columns, here we have only two columns, but suppose if we have a data which we will use in our next lessons as well, if we have 10 columns or 100 columns, you want to see the name of your column, so df.columns, this is the function. So here index first and second column, we have only two columns, but you should know, right? If we have 100 columns, we will use the same command, same function. Okay, to find some specific index from the dictionary. Suppose here we have book, bottle, chair, cup. We do not want all, right? We want some specific. So pd dot data frame and then write down d, comma, index, right? So when I will run this, I will show you first and second. Apple we do not have. We do not have in both the columns apple. So see NaN, NaN. Book we have here and we do not have here. Chair we have in the both columns. To find some specific index from the dictionary. If you want to see two indices, if you want to see 5 or 4 or 10, whatever, just write down pd.dataFrame. This is our function which we have used already, in parenthesis d, and then index, which index you are looking for. We are looking for apple, book and chair. Now it is your job. You can change these items, make it cup, glass and pen, or cup, glass, pen and table, and run it. So you will see the name of the indices as well as the items of the first column and second column, all the detail about all the indices. Now in the next I said, if what is the meaning of this d, why I have written this d here. If I delete this d, all the remaining function will be same. I need the index apple, book and chair. What will happen? So we will see what if, why I have used this d here. When I will run this, so you will see the difference. D, comma, D means whatever items we had in the dictionary, all the details of all the indices. Apple in the first column, second column. Book, what is the value in the first column and second column. If I delete D, this D, you will see only the indices. You will not see the values of the indices. That is why if you want to see the values, complete information of the indices, you have to use D. Not always D, whatever you have used here, right? If it is a name or any other letter, you have to use the same thing here. Okay, I hope it is clear, right? Now the last is, there is not a column 4 label, that does not exist, right? We have only two columns, first and second, but if I want to see first and 4 column, there is no fourth column, right? So pd.dataFrame d index, we want to find out these three indices and all the details of these three indices, because I have used this letter D as well, but columns I need first and four. Suppose if we have 100 columns, and if you want to find out the information apple, book and chair, these are the three indices, and you want to see only 4 or 5 columns out of 100, so here you have to write down which columns you are looking for. Here I said I want to see first and four column, but 4 column is not there. When I will run it, so what is the output? There will be a column 4, but all the values are nan, nan, because we do not have this column, right? So in this lesson you have learned the data frame, pandas data frame, which is two-dimensional, and now you know the meaning of label. Label is the name of the column. Practice this, make different scenarios, make different indices, make different numbers, and use all these functions one by one. If you have any question, you can ask me. Subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.